We sail the seas from dawn till dusk with naught but death behind. We bear down, me lads, into the cove where the Spanish ne'er will find ye. In waters clear we anchor here to hide from those pursuing. When sunset falls you'll hear the calls and the sails above furling. Ye be listening to The Spaniard's Ghost, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play in Savage Worlds, Pirates of the Spanish Main.
Go! Welcome to The Spaniard's Ghost, our actual play in Savage Worlds, Pirates of the Spanish Main. My name is Jib, and I am your GM for tonight. And every other night that we do this, seriously. And we have players.
Oh, me always. My name is Gina. I play Saida de Hernandez, or Hernandez de Castillo. Yeah, I've got a lot of names. I'm Spanish Caribbean.
Titles,
all sorts of things, yeah.
I'm Joey, and I'm playing Elliot Kensington.
You need more names.
I need more names.
Just saying.
I'll earn them.
And you are?
I am the quartermaster aboard the ship.
My name is Kurt. I'm playing Del Blevins, carpenter's mate.
My name is Mary. I'm playing Damiana, ship's cook and surgeon.
And
Yay. Look what Joey brought me.
ooh,
So don't misbehave.
cutlass.
I'm just saying.
I
Yeah.
forgot that I had it. I bought a cutlass in the Caribbean. I'm like, well, if not here, where?
I know. That's from
Right?
the land of my people.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Is something happening?
Well, I only have 3 giveaway bennies.
That's okay. We can use dice or
You
something.
use Oreos.
Yeah, let's. Or here, we'll use these because unless you
I got
find.
it. I
Okay.
got it. Here, take one, pass them around.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'll take that one.
Okay, I will take this one.
I
Here you
guess I
go,
will
my friends.
take that
And
one.
It's all good.
it's time to collect your pay.
Ooh, cool.
How many bennies do you need?
Oh, I had 6. Yeah, because I am.
Clearly, I'm going to have to do something about that.
I was actually thinking
And the
about
thing
that.
is, I gave away 1.
Yeah.
I'm
Our
wondering.
fans,
Thank you,
our
audience.
fans
Yeah.
are
Love
very-
you.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys have made me
Elliot,
rich.
how many did you have?
We start with
This
3,
is
right?
awesome.
Yes.
Okay, then I have 3. I didn't write it down because I had the max at the top.
basic amount.
Yes, basic. I am basic.
I'll
You
take
are a
5
basic
pieces of 8.
English boy with blonde hair.
Yes.
You are. I have the wrong accent.
And I should be at 4,
Yar.
There you go.
despite
Ooh,
my
these are
aggressive
new.
attempts to
These are
spend
different
all of
than the
them
one that I
last
saw
game.
last time.
And now.
Ooh, that's a different design.
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
This is when we
They
spend
are very
the
pretty.
first 5 minutes enjoying the look of our pieces of 8 because Jib has these awesome coins.
I'm sorry, I have a bad case of shiny.
I know.
I just appreciate any coin that comes with 7 sides instead of 8 or 1 or, you know.
I need everyone to roll your agility, please.
Just straight agility
And your D6.
plus,
And
plus
your-
shenanigan dice.
And a d6. Where's my. Oh, the blue is the ocean die. Okay. Sorry, I just stopped doing that effing accent.
I've been trying to teach myself an Italian accent. I can't translate into
That would
Spanish
be
now.
this one. This is a 1, so you are rejected. Wow, die.
That'll be a 5.
9.
6.
9.
Okay.
9?
And what did you get, Zaida?
9.
9.
Yeah, 9.
6.
9.
So, tell us what happened last time.
Last time, it was a perfectly lovely day at sea. Nobody was dying. It was very relaxing, and we were cooking breakfast.
That's true.
We were cook- it was dawn.
Yes, it was.
You
And
were cooking breakfast.
I was cooking breakfast
Yeah.
with my cook's assistant.
Cooked meat.
And the lookout happened to spot a ship on the horizon that we realized we could kick its butt. So we had an absolutely delightful chase where nothing caught on fire or fell apart.
It was and it was low in the water. So
And it was there
Dutch
was
ship,
something
right?
worth getting.
Well, you
yeah,
Yes.
kind of fell apart.
we hope.
No. I saved something.
Oh, you
from falling
did
apart.
one of the sail
Yes.
Right.
ship terms
Right.
that I totally know.
It's a gallant.
Absolutely.
The gallants.
It's a
Extra
gallon.
gallon.
Because
Yes,
one
that-
of your crewmen
Oh yeah.
Let go of a sheet.
erred and caused a sheet to flap loose and almost cost you the prize,
So I
which is a topic that we're going to have to deal with
Wow.
at some point.
So
Oh, yeah.
we successfully caught up with them. Ropes were thrown. Cannons were fired. I just blanked on how to pronounce your character's name, Gina.
Saida.
Zaida. Zaida was
Zaida.
amazing and
No,
impressive.
Saida.
And
I'm joking. It is.
passed
really
on the
hard to pronounce
opportunity to carve a Z into somebody's face.
it. I know. I am regretting that decision, but
and I'm sorry, you were
And I believe it ended with patching up his wounds and deciding what we were going to do with the prize we had just acquired as the captain strode dramatically across the boards to the other ship.
Yes.
There was a zoom in on his boots.
Yep.
There was, in fact, a zoom shot on his boots and on his resplendent coat.
The feathers
and the back of his
trailing.
head.
And the feathers,
Yeah.
the multitude of feathers decorating his very large hat.
Right.
That's how you know
But-
he's
He
a
was
captain.
he was excellently
Curiously,
introduced.
yes, he was wonderfully introduced. Curiously,
the
we
hooker guy.
never saw his face,
Nope.
nor heard his voice, because the crew of the Siren Song is so disciplined and so
I'm sorry, that was really loud. Sorry.
and
I pshawed.
so, and so loyal to
Oh,
Captain Black.
absolutely.
Loyal.
That
Loyal.
100%.
Captain Black does not actually even have to give orders. He just indicates his preference, and orders immediately follow.
It's almost like we can read his mind,
He
or
just
at least the first mate, the quartermaster, the upper levels can
Right.
read his mind, and they bark out orders to us, the peons.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
I managed to hook a guy by the clavicle with my gaff.
Yes, you did, and rip his clavicle off,
I didn't try fixing that.
as I recall.
Yeah,
there
I'm pretty sure he died.
there was messiness, and yes, he died.
Yeah.
The rest of the crew, however, had surrendered and thrown down arms. And which brings us to the present.
Yeah. And the butte.
I was planning to offer my gentle healing hands to the poor captain of the other ship to see if I could seduce him before you do.
Oh, so that's how it's gonna be. It's a race. I'm winning.
Do we share if we both win?
Did you want to do that? Can she do that?
And
Yeah.
we have grog.
Because I imagine that Captain Black would approve.
Just love that sound.
I know.
Sound of a cork.
I love that
clearing a
bottle.
So I suppose I
Hold
should
on
do
1
this.
second. I needed to make sure that I'm right about a couple of things. Carry on.
All right, I believe I would need to do the healing check first, assuming he let me get near his face.
Oh yeah, there's definitely more rum.
He
Flavor to it.
is somewhat dubious about your. He's like backing, like pulling away.
Did he not
As you
see
approach.
what she did for me?
Actually, he probably didn't. You were on a different deck.
That's
The
true.
captain
That's a
is?
good point.
Yes. Okay, well, I'm very openly carrying the medical kit, and
She's quite skilled.
you would not wish damage to your eyes from this. Please allow me to check.
He's surrendered his sword,
Right.
etc. So
Well-
he's
Yeah.
yeah. Well, because he would have, because
He actually
he's
dropped
He
it.
dropped it.
well, but you also okay, but yeah, I mean he
He surrendered.
okay.
He surrendered. I suppose.
All right. Healing check then. That thing I do really well. Is that a 10?
That's
That
a
is a
10 on
10.
the D10, yes.
Yeah. Yar.
14. What is to
Okay. He will have a permanent scar, but you are able to clean the wound and I assume you stitch it closed?
Yes.
The stitch is small.
Yes. He doesn't squirm. I keep the stitches very, very neat. Almost like I was taught embroidery at some point in my life.
And you anticipate that he will make a full recovery. I'm
Excellent.
curious why you would spend effort on someone you intend to kill.
We would not have accepted your surrender if we intended to kill you.
Do you not know us? Or of us? Captain Black?
You are pirates.
And you are a very handsome man.
Yeah.
He's like right then he's like picturing his own face with that. Like,
The scar looks good on him.
I'm just from the quarterdeck. I'm looking up. She's at it again.
It is the mark of a battle survived through wisdom. Wisdom is very attractive. So very lacking in other men.
Why you gotta look at me?
Just glad she's not looking at me.
Yeah. I believe she thinks you are a handsome man.
you're very strange pirates. But I must ask what your intentions are towards my crew.
Well, my intentions are solely towards you, sir.
That is clear. Man, I gotta shake that accent.
Because I'm starting to copy it, so now we all
I
sound
know.
Russian.
I've been going to. I should have been Russian. Let's just scratch the
You
whole.
could have been Anastasia,
Yeah.
lost princess
I'll
of
find
Russia.
it. I'll find it. Maybe not today, but I'll
Maybe
find
not
it.
tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I had it, but not right now because I made the mistake of doing.
Playing Russian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It hangs with you.
You obviously. Oh man,
And my ship.
Oh, that is their decision.
your ship belongs to you. Your prize, however, your cargo belongs to us. Spoils of the sea.
He's like, yeah, of course.
And you, the rest of the crew is sequestering the men,
They're
gathering them.
right,
in
they're
the,
gathered on
yeah.
the mid deck, and keeping them secure, whether that means binding them or what, that's
Okay.
up to you guys.
I just sort of stare at them
Smite.
and then look at the one I hooked.
They're
and then look
not
at back
putting
at
up a fight. They are.
I'll just sort of
they-
point at them with the gap.
They did their due diligence as far as they're concerned.
Would you like to remain with the captain, or should we call Smythe and Finn? You may go.
Smythe take care of it. I would prefer to go over the books and see exactly what we won.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Would like to go to the captain's quarters, please,
Sure.
and get all this stuff.
Okay. So let's deal with the captain's quarters first.
Okay.
So are you after charts and whatnot? Charts and logbooks.
Charts and logs and maps, and I don't think we want to leave them high and dry on the sea, but that stuff is
basically
valuable.
Anything that isn't necessary for survival on
Yeah.
the ship is
Yeah.
coming with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you head below, by the way, I say, if he has any medical treaties, I would like them.
Can we take her guns?
Do we have the machinery to take
You
care
have
of
a
this?
full complement of guns that your ship will support.
Oh, okay. We can't.
But you
we
can
don't-
take their ammo and their gunpowder.
Yeah, we can take the shot and powder though.
If we have the right caliber. Yeah?
Well, that's the 8-pound, 10-pound, 12-pound.
pound,
It's
right,
the size
you're-
of the ball. is
Right.
when they
That's
talk
what I
about
mean.
it.
As long as we.
And they're a smaller ship than you are. They have 4 8-pound guns and 2 4-pound guns.
If I remember correctly, we have
You have 8 and 4.
8-pound and 4 10-pound.
No.
No?
8.
Sorry.
You have. Wait a minute.
Did I write that down?
Yeah, I
think
didn't
wrote
write down
I
the
thought you
stats
had
of
the
the ship.
sheet about the ship. And you
I
were filling-
did, and that's the one thing I didn't bring with me.
Oh, I thought I saw it earlier.
No, I have sheets about ship, but I didn't take the information down on that because that would have made sense. So I'll do it this time. You got all kinds of information about the ship last time, I remember.
No, Gina did.
Hmm?
Because
okay.
she was the one kind of manning the
Gotcha.
chase.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. She was the one taking notes and oops.
Right.
Yeah. I know. Oopsies.
Samantha, we are not. Sorry. With the epic game notes.
I'm a
epicness.
game noteser, but not while I'm
You have
doing this.
a total of 12 guns,
Okay.
8 8-pound guns, and 4 4-pound guns.
Oh, okay. Ironically, there's nowhere on this sheet to record that. Oh, there it is. 8 times 8-pound, 4 times 4-pound. Okay.
So
Brigantine.
you have charts
Yup.
and logs and
Our quartermaster keeping track of all this.
Yep, I got it.
assumed. That's what I thought.
Oh, you got it? All right.
That's why he's got the right job.
I'm going to need
That's
a
me.
notice roll from whoever is searching the captain's cabin.
Not me.
It's me and Saida.
Say that. And Elliot.
Yeah,
Okay.
at
Mm,
-2, please.
okay. Oh, it's this one and this one.
2.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No. I even have a +2 on that, but yeah, no, not with a 1 and a 3.
Benny's?
Wait, F that
Oh, yeah,
ass.
Benny. Thank you for reminding me
Fuck
of
the
the
Why
jet.
we have bennies.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. Sorry. That's, ooh, below. 10, 11, 12, -2, 10.
Okay.
Dunka.
Bitte.
Hidden in a false bottom drawer in the captain's desk
Mm-hmm.
is a
Yeah, I liked it better last time.
packet of papers.
I so want to sip it. I can't. Okay, in the
Packet of
captain's something, there's
In the
a,
captain's desk
sorry, grog.
is a false bottom drawer
Mm-hmm.
with a packet of papers
Oh, excellent.
in it.
Yes.
The packet of papers is correspondence and orders from the Spanish Navy to return intelligence gathered in the Spanish colonies and return it to the Spanish Admiralty relating to plans.
Un momento. This is to this captain about them reporting intel they gathered.
I think they were hired
Yeah.
by the Spanish
Yeah,
to kind of
that's what I
spy
thought.
on their
Yeah.
own colonies and
I heard
send
a lot of-
information back to...
Yeah.
No.
No, okay,
Okay.
then I'm wrong.
Yeah, there was a lot of they, them, those guys.
This captain
Okay.
was hired by the Spanish
I got that
Navy.
part. Mm-hmm.
to smuggle intelligence gathered in the Spanish colonies in the Americas relating to their plans for war against the British colonies.
And
Okay. So he is.
So the Spanish Admiralty seems to think that the Spanish colonies
Yeah.
are planning war against the British colonies without the Spanish Crown's permission?
No.
Okay.
They are planning to launch a war from the Spanish colonies against the British colonies.
Oh, Spain is trying to do that. Okay. all right.
like Civil War, boom.
No, not Civil War.
No?
No, it's
Well, it's not really, but-
it's Spain fighting Britain,
Yeah.
but in
it's-
North America.
Yeah.
In North America.
But it's sort of like, I know what you mean, though. I know that.
What was confusing,
Know
what
that.
was
There's
confusing
not
at
even
least
any-
me was your use of the term.
Yes.
The Spanish were trying to get intelligence from the Spanish colonies.
Mm-hmm.
And we realized it's like they were spying on their own people.
I understand.
Okay, that's what was
It's
confusing.
The
Louisiana
intelligence was
Purchase
gathered
area. Okay.
in the Spanish colonies about the British colonies
Okay.
and
Right.
the forces that
Yeah,
the British
and they're
have.
transferring that information back
Portuguese
across
are
the Atlantic.
hoping to sneak that past the British.
This guy's
Get
Dutch.
to the
This
Spanish.
guy is Dutch.
Dutch.
Oh, this guy's Dutch.
He's
yeah,
a
he's
privateer.
Dutch.
Oh, okay. So he's
He's a
just-
merchant.
Yeah,
merchant
he
ship. Yeah. But who's
Also
Who-
in this false bottom drawer is
question,
Uh-huh.
teacher? I'm just like, wait, I haven't quite gotten this yet.
I forgot that this guy was done.
The Spanish colonies want to go boom, or they suspect that the
the
British
Spanish
colonies, yeah,
want to use the Spanish colonies as a launching point to
Gotcha.
go boom on the British colonies.
yo, okay.
Sorry, my character has a D10 in smarts. I'm not entirely sure that I do.
I have smarts.
Well,
They're
clearly the
using the
GM
Dutch-
does not have a D10 in smarts because he was obviously wildly unclear in what he was saying.
So
That's
the
okay.
Dutch
You allowed us
captain
to ask
is
19
smuggling
questions.
Intel
Yeah.
Yes.
for
Yeah.
the Spanish.
He's R2ing.
between
Yeah.
the
He's
Spanish-
R2D2. He
Yeah.
has the information.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yo ho ho.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also
Sorry.
in the drawer,
Okay.
in this false bottom of the drawer,
Yeah.
is a rather sizable pouch of Spanish doubloons.
Excellent.
Yay. We like doubloons.
Um,
They're much better than singloons.
twice as good.
Or, yeah. And they're a lot lighter to carry than quadroons, quabloons, or quinballoons.
All of that said, though, the thing that catches your eye more than anything else is a map drawn by hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not going to go into what it says, but the one thing on it that you can pick out
Mm-hmm.
beyond everything else is are two words in Spanish.
I speak Spanish.
So do I.
I'm
So
not
do I.
there. I'm just writing it down anyway.
I know.
They refer to they're a name. Actually, it's a name. Sorry, I was
No
again being
problem.
unclear. And the name is
Dun, dun, dun. Tune in next week. No.
oh no.
No, the game has to be longer than the commute.
Tune in 2 weeks. That's true. The game does have to be longer than the commute. And in LA, that's a significant thing.
Captain Santiago.
Capitan.
Capitan
That's what it says on the
Santiago.
map.
Yes. And
Okay.
here is where I need whoever's reading this map to give me a smarts roll or a pirate lore roll.
Now, I'm not there, but you're using the term map. That's land-based.
What are we
Or
rolling?
is this a chart? Okay,
chart.
this is a chart, so
Okay.
it's sea and
Chart.
coastline. Okay.
There is not a visible coastline. There are islands.
Oh, okay.
Well, we
That's
have
depicted.
we're
That's-
rolling to look at something on it.
Yes, you're rolling to
Notice
Interpret
it?
something.
no. This is
Straight smarts.
smarts
Okay.
or
Knowledge piracy.
or knowledge pirates, pirate lore.
I got smarts.
Pirate lore would have been a really
Yeah,
good one to say.
Right?
You would think. Not for me, because I'm new to this, but
I don't know.
that's a 4.
That's a 4.
That's also 2 4s, in fact.
Okay.
So 4s.
So what,
Capitan
May the fours be
Santiago
with you.
Capitan.
was the captain of the Fiori del Orco.
Really?
And I will apologize for my pronunciation because I only speak 2 languages, English and bad English.
Okay.
That looks like Oreo. I should try that again.
It says that on. It says Fiori.
No.
Orco.
This is something that you know if
From-
you got a success on
Okay. About Captain
Right.
Santiago.
the
No, not from Italian, from Spanish.
the Fiori del Orco is
Fire.
it's
No, it's not fire.
flour.
Fiori. Yeah. Fiori del Orco.
But Del Orco is not getting what Del Orco means. But
Is it just
It's actually a bastard word. It's
Oh.
flour of gold.
I figured.
Del Oro.
Del Oro.
Del
Del,
Oro.
Del Oro. Okay,
Del
not Del
Oro.
Orco.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
I was thinking, flour in a
the flour of gold.
Okay.
no, I was
Del
like
Oro,
thinking
okay.
whale
Now-
Jaws movie.
I was
here's the-
thinking
now-
Yeah.
little
now-
wizard about yay
Yeah.
Thing
tall
is
with a
that the Fiori del Oro,
Yes.
more commonly known among pirate circles as the Spaniard's ghost.
Oh.
Ah.
So
Well,
the official name of the ship is the Fiore del Oro, but
Fiori.
Fiore del Oro, but it's okay.
Right.
gotcha.
You will need significantly higher rolls on those dice to know more than that at this point.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not there right now.
Neither am I.
I'm busy trying to seduce a captain.
I'm not.
Yeah, so let's go back to that.
Yeah, I was going to say that sounded like a seduction roll to me.
So
that
let's
wasn't.
go back to that.
that the GM
in
was
fact,
scared of
There was
or something.
in fact, a seduction roll about to happen.
There was.
So there needs to be some persuasion going on.
All right. Yes.
And I will tell you that having patched him up, you have elevated his basic position from negatively disposed to neutral.
All right. All right. So I'm at least not working against a penalty.
Well, no, there's not a penalty. It's just
Yeah.
you can only raise someone's demeanor by 2.
Did she even get to
not
roll, though?
exactly what I'm trying to raise.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you raise his demeanor, other things will follow.
Yeah, not only
I'll
that.
drink to that.
You'll drink to anything.
Okay.
Well,
Chose seduction woman.
It's been a while since I've
mean,
played
so
a
will
character
I,
who will
but-
do this sort of shenanigans, so I'm just going to enjoy it while I have the chance.
Do it.
That's 2 4s.
Okay, so 4 plus 4 because I have a plus 4
Yeah.
charisma.
Right.
I am not adding my dice.
No.
Means I have 8.
You have an 8.
That's a raise.
That's a raise, which means that he will go from being neutral to being strongly in favor of this plan.
He'll be in her bunk.
now remember, he
I
just
was
suffered
just gonna
massive
say,
blood loss,
yeah.
so cut him some slack.
Apt point. Transfusion
So-
time.
Can we safely fade to black with you leading him off to your quarters?
or a corner of his ship, whatever Captain Black. If Captain Black won't let me take the captain onto our ship, that seems a little risky. I might just take him, to a
Just find
convenient
a cozy spot in the.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Just checking his blood pressure.
You mean more salt in your diet?
Alrighty.
So
Let's.
Does
challenge placed.
does the young master have a name? I don't know if we got the captain's name.
Yes, he does.
I know. I couldn't remember either. I can't remember the ship's
By the
name
way,
either,
a captain
no.
off his ship is not called captain; he's master.
He's the master of
Right. So
the
if
commander.
he is Captain Bates.
His name is, and again, I'm going to
And he's
butcher
Master
the
Bates.
Dutch. I apologize.
Yep.
Michel de Ruyter.
Like Michel
Yeah.
de Ruyter.
Yeah.
Reuter. Yeah, he's Dutch.
Can you spell that?
Michiel
Oh no, that part I got.
Deruyter.
Yeah.
Oh, just like I would have thought. Okay. And so, logbooks. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Was able to rise to the challenge? Is that what you're rolling for?
He's got a 17 on his vigor roll.
Well
Good on
done,
you.
milady.
Turns out that
Brush with death.
although he's still on his ship,
Yes.
so he's still captain of his ship because
Yep.
you guys said so. That you were turning you were turning them loose with
Yeah.
the ship,
But also logbooks.
right?
What's on this prize?
Okay, so let's. So
I mean, I know our cook got her prize already, but I'm kind of interested in what's in the other below decks besides.
Well, he's definitely not making trouble for the rest of you.
Yeah,
I'm also going to have to rethink whether he's going to end up being
an
He
ally.
can
An enemy.
He can still be her enemy.
Yeah, I did, and I figure the crew gave me a hard time for not just like they thought I was going to do the Z, so that might have to be a thing.
might have to be.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I'm a little
this
disappointed.
crew did.
I'm a
yeah,
little
I
disappointed.
know. Maybe I'm just getting my.
It's
Yeah.
you had an
I don't have
audience.
my-
There were
I
three
don't
other
have
people
my
you were
own- yeah.
fighting. Like you had a thing on your feet.
Well, I'm still getting my style.
Yeah.
I'm getting my groove.
so
Your style.
this
Yeah.
ship has
My styles.
4 slots worth of cargo.
Ooh.
Okay, and it is currently carrying, and each of these is 1 slot worth. Your ship, by the way, has significantly more than that. I think you have 8 slots of cargo.
Okay.
And I think that right now you have 4 available.
Sweet. Perfect.
We can figure out what other prizes you've taken, because remember, you guys have been at sea for a bit.
Right.
So you
Too
have
much ambergris.
wood, which apparently Damian is making use of right now.
Trade it for sheep.
Which is 100 pieces worth of North American white oak.
That's very good.
It's good wood.
It's good wood for making ships with.
It's good wood.
You should leave them a few pieces so they can repair their
You
ship.
have 75 pieces worth of Virginian tobacco.
Okay.
They use tobacco.
75 pieces worth of assorted produce: pumpkins, potatoes, cacao,
New World foods.
Oh.
and here's the load, as it were. 125 pieces worth of silver ore.
Oh.
I like that.
Indeed.
So that's a pretty hefty cargo.
Yeah.
Where did most of this stuff come from?
This is all stuff from the colonies, because
Okay.
the way this worked is they would send ships with people and finished goods, furniture, paper, all finished goods, and send them to the colonies, and the colonies would buy them with raw materials that were then shipped back to England, back
To
to
be-
Okay.
Back to the
back
mother
to,
countries.
right?
yes.
Principally England. There were some interesting laws about this, like they weren't allowed to trade with anybody but England.
Well, in the case of the American colonies, in the case of the Spanish colonies, they would do this with
Spain,
Spain,
right.
and Portuguese colonies.
They found
Portugal.
ways to get around it by doing what were called triangular deals.
Yes.
and whatnot.
Molasses to rum to slay.
Where were they on their way to?
They were on the way
They were
back
on their way
to
back
Europe.
from the colonies. Remember, I said they
Yeah.
were they were eastward bound.
Back from the colonies.
Back from the colonies.
Right, but who were they delivering to?
Theoretically to Amsterdam.
Dutch.
To the
They were
Dutch
headed
or
towards
to-
Amsterdam.
Okay.
And
Thank you for the reminder, Vampire 54. We picked up Elan, so we should be doing +2s on our
When
reroll
you spend a Benny.
when we Benny it up.
you get +2 on the following roll.
So thank you, chat
you
room.
took that as a
Yeah,
an
we
edge.
both did
Oh,
because
that's right, we both did,
had
and I
we
forgot
still
to
had
write
one.
You had free edges
Yeah.
available, so yeah.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And we were both going, I don't know what to buy.
So
I know.
I assume you spent some time shifting the cargo from the Dutch merchantman to whose name I'm not going to say because I butchered it last time.
Michael.
Thank you, by the way,
Michelle?
because I got called to task for that. In a very
Yeah.
positive way on the forums. So it's all good.
Yeah.
So, but you transfer the cargo.
There it is.
The other goods. I mean, in addition to the things in the captain's quarters, there are muskets, pistols, swords, pikes. You know, those sorts of things too, if you want them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
There's a pistol along.
There are
little
in fact,
D&D, loot the bodies.
there are in fact pistols. So you're going to leave these guys with minimal charts.
Yeah.
Are you
We'll
gonna
leave them a
take-
sextant.
As long as they can make it to land,
And who's going to cook for us?
they're going to be fine.
Not
Yeah, and they've
Not
got.
a sex
We'll
bot.
leave them enough provisions so that they won't,
Right.
starve and die of thirst, because the dying of thirst would happen.
sooner.
before the start.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Sooner.
if their cook is skilled enough, they might
Yeah.
be able to extract water from the ocean. But that's
Actually, no, you can't.
No,
can't
you,
manage
no.
you
Oh,
Not
okay,
without-
never mind.
No, there were,
it's not a matter of just boiling the water down.
yeah,
No, you'd have to do a whole fancy thing with steam and everything
distillation
else.
and such.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are two ways to carry water on ship. One is in barrels, and the other is in turtles.
And the other is in your bladder.
No,
You can't drink your urine.
No.
you can. It's a bad
What?
idea.
Why?
Bad idea.
Is it just
Toxic.
It's toxic. It's
Wow.
sterile, but it's
It's
toxic.
sterile, but it's toxic.
fine?
Yeah. No, it was
know.
giant tortoises from the New World, especially the Galapagos. They have a water bladder inside them that would result in almost a gallon worth of fresh water. And so they would keep, and they were such good eating that for almost 200 years they didn't get a Latin name because none of them made it back to England.
That's
Yeah,
that's wrong.
because Galapagos tortoises are awesome.
No
And they're
turtles.
tasty.
No turtles will be harmed in the making of this AP.
As far as you know.
No, those people can just get enough water and food to get to land. No turtle's gonna die on my
Okay,
watch.
technically they're tortoises.
Okay, tortoise. Fine.
But you're going to leave them with basically barely enough equipment to get to shore,
Get to safe harbor.
to get to to the nearest safe harbor from where you are.
We probably don't need all their food,
No.
stocks and stuff like that, but we want all their cargo
Yeah, because if we'd only set out a day before, then we're
and
Oh no, you set out.
maps
Oh,
and
yeah. Oh,
charts.
You've been at sea
and-
for a
yeah.
while.
okay.
But
Although you did just take 75 pieces of 8 worth of produce from the Americas.
I'm really like kings.
Or we can sell it.
It won't have nearly as much value here
Um,
as it would in Europe. And we could eat really well on this.
So you said it fills up about half of our cargo space.
yes, the other half's already full.
Okay, then we need to go
we
to
need
port.
to find port. Yeah.
Yep.
Were we headed to Tortuga? We headed to Port-au-Prince, Port Royal.
We had not.
Oh, no, there was
That-
something Tortuga-esque we'd established.
There-
that.
There
Well,
is
that's
the
a
island of
base.
There is the
Tortuga
island
Yeah.
of Tortuga.
off the northern coast of Haiti.
That we decided was kind of our
Or Hispaniola.
Nassau.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I just couldn't remember if it was
Western
actually
corner of Hispaniola.
Tortuga or something.
That
else.
is where
Just
you
like-
typically go to
okay. do business.
And that was decided by the fans. So that
Yeah.
was the listeners. Was like,
Your-
no, then you need a Tortuga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although there was a strong second vote for Tampa.
That's true.
There
old
was.
Tampa.
There was.
Tampa, yes, exactly.
There
Yeah.
was, in fact, a vote for Tampa.
No, in all fairness, I looked up that shit after, and there was. I knew there were pirate because hello Buccaneers, but
Yeah.
there was some.
Yep.
It was
Okay.
a little later, I think.
So that happened. And
Yeah, if I can get a wheel lock pistol or something.
you can, in fact, get a flintlock pistol, and I make the assumption that with it is the reloading kit,
Yeah. Okay.
because the reloads for it are, in this day and age, are specific to that weapon.
Yeah. Yeah. Not even to the type,
They
but to the weapon itself. Right.
Yeah.
and they have no human cargo. I mean, I know they're not a slave ship, but
Right.
like, are there people that?
Well, you can always
are.
invite people to round out your crew.
Okay.
Press gang.
Clearly,
No, like
Damiano
invite.
makes a convincing argument.
Because you and I both have concerns about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we haven't even gotten to Elliot's argument yet.
Did we lose anyone in the in
You were the only one who took a hit.
The fight.
Yeah.
The fight was
amongst player characters?
the fight was so fast that I'm going to go with no.
Okay.
So there was literally only one death, and it was the guy I killed.
Yep. Congratulations.
Nice.
Yep.
I'll have that on my Catholic soul, except I'm not Catholic.
That'll burden my Catholic soul.
Cool story, Hansel.
It's a good thing I'm not Catholic.
It's alright, neither was he. The Calvinist, he knew it was happening.
I'm kidding. Okay, so you are. Your intent is to make way for Tortuga. Is that my understanding? And it's what was kind of the impression I got.
Sounds about.
Yeah.
About
Okay.
right. Get rid of this cargo.
Okay. What are you gonna do with the captain?
I'm going to give him a very thorough goodbye kiss and say that I hope we meet again in more favorable circumstances.
That wasn't favorable enough for you?
Well,
Imagine what he could do if he hadn't just been injured.
the man got a 17 on his vigor roll, alright?
Oh, no.
Everybody gets one.
That's what I was saying. She's got some high expectations.
I think she got more than one.
There was a number of raises on that roll. Just saying.
Raise and raise.
If he had thought to ask
raise.
for it, I would have told him my name, or at least my first name.
Yeah.
I assume there was pillow talk afterwards, or
Something like that.
something like that. He is a sea captain. So circumstances might be a little odd, but
When the opportunity presents herself.
opportunity,
Is that your name?
Opportunity.
That might be what it translates to.
That would be awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need to get to
We do
Tortuga.
indeed.
Yes,
Yep.
we do.
So
How much?
Oh, I need to go back and finish cooking breakfast.
You've got fresh tomatoes now.
Oh, the tomatoes won't make it across the Atlantic anyway.
Right.
actually, tomatoes are one of the things they specifically stated that they sent.
Yep.
Oh, awesome.
You
If
pick
we
them
have-
underripe.
If we have fair weather, how far are we from Tortuga?
Well, let's find out. Let's put some dice on the table.
All right.
Are we
we're gonna need a boating
boating
roll.
it up?
Boating.
Yeah.
Who's crewing this, or is it a collective boating roll?
That's just one. I need one of you, whoever's
Okay.
charting your course, to
Not
give me a
me.
boating roll.
Do you want to do it?
I'll do it. Yeah, I
Do
got a boating
it.
stick. Let's do it. Let's see what
Do
happens.
it.
Oh, that's explode.
That's explode. So
Well,
6.
well done.
8.
Okay.
That's a raise.
Cool.
With raise, you can either take the safer route and get there in 20 days. Or you can take the more dangerous route and get there in 15.
20 days?
Where are we?
Yeah, where are we?
I thought we were in the Caribbean.
20 days gets you from Boston to Portsmouth, England.
Yes, but
Were
you're
we
not,
in the
but
middle
you're
of the
not exactly
Atlantic?
sailing with the prevailing winds.
Okay.
Okay, fair
Okay.
enough. But
Also, we are a ship of shenanigans. Even taking a risky route, there's still places we avoid.
all right.
Okay. So 20 days
It's plot appropriate.
Or-
It's
All
plot
right, fair
appropriate
enough.
time.
All right.
or 15 days of what?
15 days is a little riskier, so we could have a run in. Clearly, we're gonna take the 15 days.
Clearly, we are not.
We're not afraid.
We're nothing if not.
We are not
We're
afraid.
so not
Daring.
afraid.
We are daring. Yeah,
Bennies make us brave.
yeah. That needs to make us
So you're
stupid.
just
So
giving,
listeners make us
you're-
brave.
Yeah.
So you're giving him the opportunity to take those bennies back, is what you're saying.
Yeah, let's do the shorter route, 15 days. Faux show you. Oh, I don't like that smile.
I know.
Once the GM smiled, it's
So you know
already
it's
too
over.
late. He smiled before he rolled.
Okay. About 7 days out from Tortuga.
If I may ask, on the way, at some point, would you have told us about the chart?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in addition,
I think we need to have that. I think we
Okay.
Yeah.
before we do this thing. I think we need to have that role
Okay.
play moment.
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
But with-
absolutely.
with breakfast that morning, full cups all around,
Of course.
grog, because well done,
Well plundered.
well plundered.
Yes. Even if you say not to get into the food cargo, I will probably use at least a little something.
I
'Cause
can't
if we've
fault you
been,
for that.
if we've been at sea for that long, then fresh vegetables.
I imagine-
And we fought well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we can dip into it a little bit. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Most of the crew can hold their liquor, but I imagine Finn. What did
Oh,
Finn
Finn's
do?
back in the.
Right.
Oh,
Really?
No. Finn got to have a bumper or two.
We haven't actually dealt with Finn yet.
Yeah, but he also screwed up royally.
He did, but then I called him back out before he went to because the brig could wait because he was going to help Smythe, guard the captain before he got seduced.
Right.
But Finn gets to he screwed up, but
He screwed up
He
badly.
gets-
I say he loses
Yeah.
his grog at the least.
really,
2 days
that-
ration.
That is fitting punishment.
2 days ration.
He almost cost us the prize, and
That's
what
true.
a prize it was.
Indeed.
Okay.
I might sneak Finn some grog in the brig. Scyther, we'll do that.
When you go down there, I'm playing cards with him.
Excellent.
Keeping him company.
I'm gonna take a look at you, put the grog through the bars, or the
You
whatever.
outrank me. I
He's gonna
shrug.
get.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So
It has to happen
over breakfast then.
over breakfast.
So,
Yeah.
other than the lovely addition to our provisions, which I'm only using a little, what else did
There
we get?
was a map.
There was a map.
There was
There were actually a lot of things.
Chart?
There was charts. Now you got me doing the Russian.
We're all
I-
I'm
Russian.
fighting
I
so
am
hard
not-
not to go
I'm
Irish
not
with my accent.
doing-
It's going
yeah.
Russian for some reason.
no.
It's because you only have 2 accents.
It's true.
There's
Irish and bad
no-
Irish. So we did stumble upon a packet of papers.
It was a map.
yes,
Chart.
A chart.
A chart.
The chart was reading my own handwriting, which is
A
terrible.
Capitan.
The chart of Capitan.
Captain Santiago.
Santiago.
Yes,
Yeah.
captain of the Flower of Gold.
You know the ship.
Yes. Are you familiar?
Am I familiar? Shall I make the roll? Was it smart?
Put some dice down and find out.
I'm sure you have heard the tales.
If you're rolling smarts, it's smarts at -2.
I do not have pirate lore. I have knowledge
know.
cooking and knowledge science. So straight.
That's a 5 on the smarts.
Okay.
9 minus 2 is 7.
You have both heard of the Flower of Gold and the legend of the Spaniard's ghost. And it was named. It's been so called the Spaniards because I'm not going to tell you that because you can get a raise. I'm not going to tell you that. Never mind.
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah, really. It's like, yeah.
keep talking.
But you told us you told Joey and
Right.
Then we know that it was
okay,
also
yeah.
known as the Spaniard's
Yeah.
Ghost, but we don't know why it was
Okay.
called
Yeah,
the Spaniard's
I
Ghost.
missed
Yeah,
the raise
okay.
by 1, so.
Try harder. No, I'm kidding.
no, the stories are true.
Yes. But there was a map or a chart, hand drawn.
As charts usually are.
Right, but crudely hand drawn.
Yes.
I'm guessing, like quickly hand drawn.
Not really.
No.
They're no good if they're crude.
But
Whoever drew it had some skills.
Okay.
there are charts created. They did have printing presses. So
These were not printed. This was drawn by
Drawn
hand.
by hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, they're useless if they're crude, because they will show coastline, but they will also show shoals, sandbars, currents,
Things to
winds,
avoid.
and all kinds of information that make it possible to sail in unknown waters, unknown to you.
Yeah. Right.
And what it shows, what you see when you look at the map, is an archipelago of 13 islands.
Oh.
I did not take triskaidekaphobia, so
It's okay. Oh, I'll get you. Don't worry about that. I'll get you.
But in addition to that, we also found looks like orders from the Spanish government. This crew was hired to traffic some information from the Spanish colonies regarding a possible.
I'm going to simplify this.
Please.
An impending attack on the British colonies to be staged out of the Spanish colonies.
Do we know, was there a location? Or just said that?
Does it say where to bring
It-
the
it-
information to?
It, actually, no, it does not. The thing with intel at this time, you make certain assumptions about who you're talking to and talking about, and those things are not usually included in the intel itself, because to do so would give it away. If it were captured by, I don't know, some evil pirates or something.
That's
hey,
weird.
yeah.
What are you call? Yeah.
We're neutral.
Right?
chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saida Hernandez is not evil. She is just good at her job.
I am most definitely not evil. I made a man call upon God 17 times.
Boom.
Yeah. But which god?
Well, her name is Damiana,
Oh, God.
Damien.
Oh, God.
and-
Oh God. Yeah. The inflection does matter, darling. It does. Because never mind. We will not go there.
But that information would be very useful. And possibly very
I would like to point out.
profitable.
Hold the.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It just
for the camera.
the fact that this is
Yeah.
It's a pretty color.
it's a very pretty color, and
I
just
would
because
like
it was
to point
there
out
at the beginning of the game.
that that other folks are drinking water.
This is
This is
mostly
water.
water.
Yeah.
This is mostly water.
Yeah, mostly
It's
water. Yeah.
20, 75% water,
Yeah.
almost.
Much
Yeah.
like the Earth.
So y'all know where that went this time. Pretty much the same place it went last time.
Same thing I say on stage. What's in my cup is 96% water.
It's adorable. It's very cool.
94%,
Yeah.
whatever.
So
Would it make business for us better or worse if war broke out?
If war were to break out, there would be more military ships,
And fewer
More
merchant
Navy.
ships.
more Navy presence.
Well,
in
and-
the Caribbean.
and in
Merchant ships
times-
would have escorts.
and in times of war, they would frequently conscript.
You conscript and,
Yeah.
and give letters of mark to so
Not
turn pirates
necessarily
into
us,
privateers.
but some yeah,
So
for sure.
overall,
So-
not really good for business.
Exactly.
Unless we want to somehow go legit.
No, but we could sell the information to the British.
Drink your.
Let them
drink your
know
rum.
what the Spanish wanted to know.
simply letting the British know that this was being planned, if that's all we have, would be enough.
What does the war do for the Caribbean?
Chaos.
There aren't too many British holdings in, well, there's Port Royal, Jamaica, Bermuda.
There's more than
More than a few.
a few.
War is bad for business.
Make things much more difficult for us.
We cannot properly get our violence on if there's a military force about. We cannot fight in here. This is the war room.
So, warning the British might be,
Well, warning for a price.
of course, but would also be self-serving, appropriately self-serving.
Oh, absolutely. Stopping a war. I mean, we're bringing peace to
Or
the
does
Caribbean.
warning those pigs present company
I'm noting.
accept it? No, you're not.
Yes, I know.
You are. Does that just ensure that the war is on the other side?
If they are prepared for an attack and it is seen by the Spanish might not attack and therefore no attack would happen, and we can continue to be the stronger military force in the area.
And I'm sorry, once again, who is this being delivered to, or who are they?
Spanish
Doesn't-
Admiralty.
It just says Spanish.
We
Admiral.
assume the Spanish
You assume the
Admiralty.
Spanish Admiralty.
Okay.
Doesn't have a name.
We assume somebody off in Europe somewhere. Yes?
And the Spanish Admiralty was being told that the Spanish colonies were getting ready to pop
Well,
off.
no, they
That
basically
their
were getting.
plans. Okay, let me see if I can make this more
Okay.
clear.
Sorry,
Okay.
I don't know why we're.
The
Yeah.
no, it's because I wasn't clear. The information says that the planned Spanish attack on the British colonies to be staged from the Spanish colonies is nearing readiness.
I see.
Okay, this is a case where clearly I should have written
Perhaps
the letters.
You'll know for next time.
We just changed
we
the
brought
message.
a lot of props. You don't want to double up on
But we
what
didn't know
we're
who to
doing.
deliver the message to. That's part of the problem. We can't get paid if we can't deliver them.
He brought the important
True.
prop.
He did.
This is true.
But if we sell them to the British, we know who to deliver that to.
Does anybody have
This
good
is
enough
true.
handwriting that we can sell misinformation to both?
I do have knowledge forgery.
There we go.
We know how we spent the first 8 days.
Because we can let the British
Yeah.
know they're thinking about it, and we can let the Spanish know they're not ready.
That does delay the inevitable.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Okay. All right. So
If war is inevitable, it would possibly shorten it.
So now we're going to get to one of my favorite parts of Savage Worlds.
Okay.
The shenanigans.
So you want to make you want to make these false documents that indicate that the attack is not ready,
Right. That
and
they're
you want to pass
relenting.
those on to the Spanish, and
Warn
then
the
pass-
British that
warn
the
British
Spanish
that
are the Spanish are coming.
right. Okay. So this is a complicated thing.
All right.
It's like grapple rules.
Oh God.
No. This is what is referred to as a dramatic task.
Dun dun dun.
Okay.
Okay.
Hit me.
So in a dramatic task, your dramatic task is 5 rounds long. Okay, I'm gonna deal 5 cards.
All right.
Okay, and then for each one, you're going to make a forgery roll. Okay, you must get 5 successes.
Okay.
So
Now an 8, if you get an 8 on the dice, that's 2 successes.
Okay.
get a 12 on the dice. That's 3
3
successes.
successes.
Okay.
Raises
So
or your
a success plus a raise plus 2 raises, whatever. That's those are all
The
successes.
card may influence your die roll.
Like,
Okay.
you run out of ink. You punch a hole in the parchment.
Okay?
Okay.
Whatever.
Got
Something
it.
like that.
Cool.
Clubs
Okay.
are bad. You don't want clubs.
Clubs are bad.
Okay. So,
Did we shuffle those?
yeah, I shuffled them at the
It
beginning
was
of the game.
shuffle.
Oh, okay. All right.
Eat a
5 of diamonds.
frickin' buggery cookie.
Am I
I was gonna
adding,
not, but I'm like,
was it the grog, the extra die roll? I'm adding both. Okay. So that's a 5.
Okay,
Oh.
that's 1 success.
Okay.
that's a 5.
Okay, round 2. 8 of clubs.
Ooh.
Now you're making this roll at -2.
Oh,
Oh, that's explode, though.
Explode.
boom, explosion.
That's an 8. That's a 6.
6 total.
Okay,
That's a
so you
success.
now have 2 successes.
Okay.
You have 3 rounds left to go.
Boom. Wait.
Third card. We want a joker.
2 of diamonds.
That's a 5.
What's this one?
That's a 3.
Oh, okay. So we don't want that.
Okay, so we have 3 successes.
All right.
We have a spade.
That's a 4.
That's a success.
Okay. We have another spade.
That's another
That's
4.
that's an exploding 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
6,
Eat my cookie.
8 total.
all right. So that was 6 successes on
weird.
5 rolls.
They're weird. It's like Frangelico in
That's
a cookie
awesome
or something.
and terrifying.
It's like vaguely fruity and maybe citrusy, but maybe not. And
Isn't Frangelico the orange?
No,
No,
Frangelico.
which one? Oh,
You're
that's
thinking
the
Grand
coffee
Marnier
one.
or
Yeah,
no?
Grand Marnier.
Frangelico is hazelnut.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's
Yeah.
right above
It
your
is?
head.
Okay, fine.
It's mostly hazelnut and other
What's the
spice.
coffee
The
one?
Frangelico of
Kahlua.
Damocles?
Oh, Kahlua coffee.
The Frangelico of Damocles?
Yes.
My name is Gina. I drink beer and I drink wine.
I'm a
I have
trained
not.
bartender.
I was gonna say I've not had cocktails since like I was 19.
Yeah.
What?
All right, fine.
He's had enough grog that pretty much anything is
Okay.
seeming.
Unless it's
No,
like
it's not
straight
that.
up-
It's the he
It's
didn't have.
not.
I haven't
Yeah.
had cocktails since before it was legal for me to have cocktails.
Well, yeah, that was kind of the point. Because you had to have stuff that was sweet, like iron butterflies and white Russians and stuff like that.
That's when next morning you're waking up.
No, I have tequila. Is my nemesis.
Yes, mine
That's
too.
the only thing ever.
But,
Yeah.
because I'm
right
allergic
there
to,
with you on that.
I'm allergic to it, so
Yeah.
I'm not allergic to it. I just,
it likes you too much, and you don't.
well, no. Many years ago, a girl I was dating made the mistake of saying she was going to drink me under the table.
Oh.
So we started doing tequila shooters.
Ooh.
You know what that is in girl talk when you're 20 something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
She
Seriously?
She doesn't drink, and I wasn't that
Okay.
successful with the ladies in my 20s.
No, that means let's not really have the drinking contest. Let's just
Let's just get under the
jump to
table? Gotcha,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Well,
unless she actually thought she could drink that much, because
That's true.
I knew some sorority girls.
she was the one who was interested in the drinking part of
Okay.
it. Not-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew some fraternity
Anyway,
girls.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, we're doing a dramatic task,
No, we did a
We
dramatic
succeeded.
test.
and we
Okay.
succeeded.
So we
Sorry.
now have papers
Okay.
that look legitimate, that offer what seems to be very credible intelligence that the Spanish attack is not ready. Now I'm curious about something.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the Spanish attack not ready? What is the problem that is keeping them from being ready to go?
Oh, I think it's. I was gonna say lack of labor. That would just mean they might just get forced labor, which is something I don't want to have to happen. An illness that's weakening their current. That's slowing
Malaria
everything
is
down.
prevalent.
So there's a rampant fever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And would also discourage them from investigating further.
Okay.
Don't want to send more people. It's
Mm-hmm.
could be catching.
Exactly.
Probably catching. That's why there's so much of it.
Okay.
And since they don't understand how disease is carried yet. Yeah.
Okay. So that deals with that particular part of it. But now we have this little problem that came up
Yes.
about 8 days out from
Oh,
yes.
that thing.
Little
That old
minor
chestnut.
thing,
Yeah.
You know, it's
right.
nothing to worry about, really.
Um,
that little guy? I wouldn't worry about that little guy right there.
So it is mid afternoon. The sun is westering. And on the horizon.
The sun is blistering.
No, westering.
Westering.
I heard you.
There you see a ship, sails billowing.
Sail on the horizon.
Right.
Okay.
You see, and so your lookout, who Rigger, is up in the crow's nest, and he calls out, "Sail on the horizon, ho!" And he's pointing off to the northeast.
Well, let's get our handy dandy prop out.
Dude. Spyglass for the win.
When in doubt, spyglass out.
So she's a large ship
Oh,
Oh.
with
Okay.
Ship of the line.
white
kind of
sails with large red crosses
oh.
on the sails.
Okay,
thing. That's an English.
that's a Spanish
No,
ship.
that's a Spanish
That's
ship.
a Spanish ship.
Yeah.
Is it what size ship is it?
Ship of the line, galleon.
You see 4 masts.
Oh, yeah, it's a ship of the line. That's a galleon right there.
Okay.
That's a.
I mean, we're not
That's a turn tail and run.
How
flying the black.
How many guns does she have?
That's
Can you see?
Something like that. 74.
Yeah. She's like
38.
every gun. They have every gun.
she's a pirate hunter,
Yeah.
isn't she?
That's what it looks like to me.
She's yeah.
I feel like it would be really nice if we just attach that packet of letters to an arrow and just kind of send it.
Yeah.
Put in a bottle and
Right,
with a big Spanish flag in the cork of the bottle. No, really, take this. It'll be fine.
This must be what you're chasing us for here. These completely legit papers that we stole from you.
Yeah.
We didn't steal it from the Spanish. We stole it from the Dutch.
Yeah. And no one
We
cares
didn't-
about the Dutch.
And we're giving them back now.
Right.
Kind
To their owners. See? Nothing's wrong.
That is a way to play it. I don't know how we'd play it, but that is a way to play it.
That's that persuade roll.
Yep.
What other flags do we have that we can run up? Like, other than our own colors,
Right.
we couldn't
Do we
run
know
up
what
with the
our
Spanish.
Can
own
we-
black flag looks like?
We haven't discussed it, but
is
I don't
it a
think this is
jelly
the
roll?
time.
Is it the
Well,
Calico
I mean,
Jack skull and crossbones?
there could be any number of versions of
Yeah.
that, so.
Maybe Captain Black knows what kind of
Yeah.
Maybe.
Black Jack.
I'm sure he has an idea.
Black
Or
Jack.
3.
Yeah.
The crossbones are music notes.
Or like
or I mean, boggards, trombones.
like a muse or something.
We don't have a brass section.
I know, we have 2
The muse is
trombones.
the,
We have 2 fiddles.
The-
2 bones!
The figurehead.
Yeah, the figurehead.
Oh.
Which we're more nimble than she is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we might have an advantage against the wind.
Are we 3 masts?
We're 3 masts. We're a
Yeah.
brigand team.
Because we were gonna. Yeah.
But, I mean, we also have a certain amount of
How are
already distance, probably 40 to 50 miles.
Also, so they consider that our hold is full.
Are there islands nearby?
Is there anything on the horizon other than that mast?
We know these waters, I assume.
Yeah, I would
yes.
think so.
Because I'll apologize to the listeners for
Exploding
the rumbling.
microphone.
Exploding microphone that you just heard. Sorry, very sorry. There. Yes, there are islands nearby, and they do not appear to be changing course.
The
so-
islands? Good.
Do you want me to take his grog away? I can do
Obviously, you did not listen to me closely, because what I said was that the Spanish ship is not changing course, but the islands are. Do you want to play some more?
I think that makes it more interesting.
giant turtles all the way
This is,
down.
yeah, exactly. This is not a threat to me.
Might be a threat to the genre of the game. So, do we want to simply run, or do we want to run and hide?
I think we would want to run and hide.
I agree.
Especially because we're smaller and we should be able to get into some sort of...
Right. But even we're sail casually, I'm assuming. Like, we're not...
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no reason for them to...
We're like a leaf on the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch how we soar.
Yeah. And sail.
Yeah.
Not the navigator.
As long as our pilot's name isn't Wash.
No.
Oh,
I know, too soon. It's always too
it's
soon.
always too soon.
Always too soon.
But
yeah,
I mean, we have no
running-
reason, but running may make us look suspicious. Would sailing casually be a terrible thing?
Well, if they don't appear to be heading directly towards us yet, just continue on our route.
They're too far for us to... We can spot their sails. We can't see what flag they're flying or like a name
Well,
on the...
because
I mean,
she's
they're
basically
miles.
coming not directly towards you, but kind of at an angle. You can't actually see the flag from here.
Do we have
It's
knowledge?
their-
Because,
their
taking
sails between.
Right.
knowledge...
So, if they don't
Yeah.
change course, they don't seem to be changing course. If they don't change course, continuing to sail casually might be our best bet until or unless they change
it
course.
seems like there's...
Yeah.
Or picking up
If
speed.
they
or-
actually try to pursue
Okay.
us, then
I think we get ready to
Yeah.
run, but
Yeah.
don't run until they seem to be pursuing.
right.
Sail
Okay.
casually in the direction we want to hide.
We could put maybe one extra sail up.
Wait, if they're... Are they in the way of us staying
No.
on course?
They're tailing us more or less.
Yeah.
No, they're not
so we
tailing
should
you. They're
just-
kind of crossing you.
Okay.
But
That's what I thought they were.
they would
ahead.
cross astern of you.
Okay.
That's
Okay, it's behind us,
ideal,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Some distance.
So we should just keep...
We just sail casually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
And just be ready to
Yeah.
run in case
Yeah.
things get fishy.
Yep. We're just heading to our... Yeah.
And
To
plan the
Tortuga.
escape route.
Oh, yeah. Should we need it?
Okay.
Should you need us?
Okay.
Yes.
You can do that. So
Let's see how that works out.
Mm-hmm.
May the odds be ever in our favor.
Yes, I hope so.
interesting. Interesting.
Define interesting.
Knowing we have our luck on that forgery roll, so we might just be screwed.
Or, no, never mind.
Oh, well, yeah.
That wasn't her roll. That was his.
They don't change course. And over the rest of that day, at about dusk, they pass your wake, headed basically due south. You guys are headed due west.
Based on their current trajectory, can we determine where their destination may be?
No,
Okay.
Okay.
not really.
Not-
There are
not where
lots
we're
of
going.
things in that direction. I mean, Granada's there down that way. There are a whole host of islands down that way.
Okay.
Venezuela.
Perhaps they were on their way to meet a Dutch merchantman at sea.
Oh. They're going to be a little late.
You know,
Oh,
hurricanes are a major problem. They just pop up out of nowhere and take ships out. It's unfortunate.
Well, we didn't take the ship out.
Right, shit.
Leave them with just enough to make it there.
You actually left the captain and crew perfectly fine.
And told them some of our names.
That's mine.
Captain Black.
Oh, Captain Black and my name.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Although, I made a good impression. Maybe he won't give me away. Or maybe he's
might
already written all over
not.
the
You know what
ship
they
for a
say.
good time.
Yeah.
Called
the only
Dumb
thing worse than being talked about
Is not being talked about. Girl. We got it.
Yep.
Yep. We got those.
So,
Okay. Yes.
You would lose them in the night, and in the night you would lose where they are because you'd disappear over the horizon. Continue on your way, and 5 days later, 6 days later, something like that, somewhere in there. Time is somewhat wibbly wobbly,
Timey-wimey.
Speed of
timey
plot.
wimey.
Speed of plot.
Again, Rigger is in the crow's nest because that's his favorite place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Probably don't want to know what
He's
he really
weird.
does. What he
He's
really
weird.
does up there. It's whatever.
I think that bird shat on you.
He's my buddy. All the guys up there.
But the lookout calls out again, and you see the island of Tortuga. All of you are familiar with the shape of the
Okay.
island of Tortuga. It is well known to you, and you are able to navigate into the harbor without any difficulty. It is, like I said, it is a known, thing. It's not complicated. The harbor is secluded and is patrolled by ships, but they're patrolling for the people who would be chasing you, not you.
Are the ships by any chance French? Because it's off the coast of Haiti, so...
It is off the coast of Haiti, but the ships are... they were possibly originally
gotcha.
French,
Okay,
but they were ships that were taken
gotcha.
and are now being pressed into service as
Independent contractors.
Do we know?
as harbor
Gotcha. Harbor Patrol.
patrol.
So to ask PBTA questions. Sorry.
Yeah.
Who's in charge here? And do we know who the governor is? Who's in charge
who are we
of
dealing with
the?
to get rid of this cargo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is no governor in
Okay.
Tortuga.
Okay. That's cool.
Um,
That means cool.
Trading Guild, Merchants
Mm-hmm.
Guild.
there is, however, the family.
I've been catching up on my black sails.
Yeah. I'm halfway through season 3.
Oh, you're much farther ahead than I am.
I know.
The
I have a lot of
family.
feelings. I have a lot of feelings.
I will have to talk off
the
camera
family.
because I need to watch it again. The
Are they
family.
Are they going to make us an offer we can't refuse?
They are just because. Why not? It is the Guthrie family.
Of course.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Corleone. And I was like, yeah.
I could do
That's
that.
the yeah. So, well, I don't know if that ruins your English thing.
No, it doesn't.
No, but it's Michael
I think the
Guthrie.
family should be the Venables.
Don Michael.
You know what? I like it.
yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Thank you for letting me contribute.
And the business
Yeah.
is
Plus, I'll remember that.
the patriarch of the family, Stuart
Stuart.
Venable, has retired to estates inland.
So maybe he's been there since it was
Okay.
French. Venable.
Yeah.
Could be. The business endeavors
You care for
of
that stretch? Need a minute?
Tortuga are, however, run by Allegra Venable.
Shit, we're screwed.
Wait.
This is my shocked face.
No, because now
So awesome.
you just broke my brain. No.
I love it. I love it. I'm good. No.
Can it be a son named Stork?
No.
Or something?
No, it's... come
Nor-
on. If
nor a
anybody's
son
going to
named
run
Zach,
a pirate
no.
port...
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
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 It's gonna hurt my brain
I love it.
when I have to be.
I'm all in.
All
Sorry,
right.
Gina, you're outvoted.
Okay. I'll get over it.
no, I'm pretty sure she's the most ruthless one. Like, more ruthless than all the moderates together.
Oh no, she almost took me out my first year of fair. She jumped on my back and we both fell over. It was really funny.
Okay. I'm good with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
she runs the show.
she runs.
Stuart's in retirement
Yes.
out at the plantation
Hacienda.
Yeah.
manor hacienda. Yeah.
The Costa Grumpy Pants.
Okay.
And it-
Oh yeah. Costa de Grumpy Pants.
He's taken up composing in his retirement.
He's composing before he dies and starts decomposing.
Okay, what's going on though? We're pulling it aboard.
you
Is
sail
there
into-
anybody unusual there? It's all totally cool.
everything seems pretty normal.
Okay.
There are 2 other ships similar to yours.
Other brigantines.
Well, both of them are a little smaller than yours.
Noticeably smaller, like at a distance of 40 or 50
hitting my
miles,
stupid
would
mic.
we be indistinguishable from those other 2 ships?
At enough distance, possibly.
Like 40 or 50 miles, like the
40
horizon?
like 40 or 50 miles.
All right, good.
Could be.
Which ship was it that ship of the line saw? Oh, 1, 2, 3. They're all here.
They are docked and are offloading cargo, which means that you have 2 crews worth of pirates in Tortuga, in addition to the people who live here.
Do we know the other ship? Are they familiar to us?
Yes.
Sorry.
They are. There is one called the Tiger.
That's the other pirate ship?
There are 2, right? There's
There are
the
2.
Oh, gotcha.
There's the Tiger and the what?
Nothing. Never mind.
And the Sea Sprite.
The Sea Sprite. And very sorry,
I'll
but
tell you off camera.
their captains are. I'm
Do
sorry.
we know? Do we even know? I mean, the name of the ship would be painted on the stern.
Well, no,
but-
because
She said,
that's why I
do
was
we
saying, are we
know,
familiar with
like,
these
are-
Oh, I
ships?
see.
Are they? Yeah, because this is our protocol. This is where
Right.
Are they friends? Are they
Yeah.
pains in our asses?
The Sea Sprite is captained by Captain Bigelow.
Okay. Can the other one be Lurch or something? Because I think they should all be Boggards. The Sea Sprite is
Bigelow's
Captain
not a
Bigelow?
bard.
You don't want to make the Boggards captains.
I really do.
Captain Andy Gump.
I really do. Okay, you said the Sea Sprite was Captain Bigelow?
Yes.
Okay.
And
the Tiger.
The Tiger actually does not have a captain right now.
Oh, really?
It is
At least not that we know of.
when it sailed out, it was under the command of the quartermaster, whose name was Griffin.
No Captain Quartermaster Griffin. Okay.
He was working from the shadows, kind of the invisible man. behind.
Okay.
Okay, they are
Okay.
offloading. They are offloading cargo. Both of these ships
Okay.
are smaller than yours, and you pull up. You make dock.
Tie
do
her
the,
up,
do
yeah.
the tying up. You throw the fenders over the sides, and tie everything off. Make everything secure, and your men start offloading the cargo. That is, they'll offload it onto the wharf,
Right.
and then somebody from the crew has to go speak with Miss Venable and make arrangements.
You saying I'm not a face?
I'm saying they are faces.
That's
What
what I
a
am.
lovely face it is.
No, I am.
She actually.
By comparison?
No, I do. I got pluses in face.
Okay.
Dude! Suspend disbelief. I'm sitting right across the
that's
table
not what
from
I'm
you.
saying.
Wow.
I'm also saying quartermaster. So.
Well, first mate.
Oh, all right.
First mate bosun.
Yeah, I would be actually
Bounce.
making a list of what we need supply-wise.
Okay.
It's like, what are we low on?
I go with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be nice to have?
We're a good cop,
What I'm
bad
saying,
cop,
what I'm
better
saying is
cop,
it's not me.
nasty cop.
Yeah, I'm the nasty cop.
I just gotta get nasty. Yeah.
I just heard Janet Jackson singing "Nasty Cop"
Okay.
in my head.
It's Miss Damian if you're nasty.
It's right.
Mistress Damiana.
Okay.
Mm.
Because that's clearly how we roll.
Finish her off.
Mm-hmm.
boyo.
Why is the rum gone?
Because Kurt is here.
Because Kurt has a tummy. And the rum was good
Kurt
there.
has a mighty need.
I
Yeah.
wrote a song about rum. I mean, come on.
No, I'm super jealous because, man, I want.
It was awful.
I
You
had-
don't
Thank
want a
you.
drop of it.
Okay,
It
good.
was so bad.
Because the LaCroix water,
It was so bad.
But
I don't know why you people drink this stuff. Yeah, I'm looking right on the camera right now. It's first of all, it's LaCroix. It's not LaCroix. But it sucks. It's gross.
You could have
I don't
another
understand.
mysterious
I-
Oreo
this-
of mystery.
This,
No. Wait, are they all different flavors? Because
No, I
mine
think they're all-
tasted like
No.
like
No, they're
Grand
all
Fruity
Marnier.
Pebbles.
Yeah.
This drink is making you very cross.
It's making me cross? Me cross.
It's actually making her more Croy.
Yeah.
Made her
I'm
more
more
wow.
LaCroix. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, who's going to go talk to
We are this side of the table.
to Mistress Venable?
Yeah. That would
The
be
both
us.
of them.
Okay.
That'd be us.
Tag team.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not going to play her like Eleanor Guthrie, though. So,
I just played WWW Glam Slam, so I'm all about doing a tag team. Because, yeah. Well, no.
I'm going into
I'm not
the
+4 seduction tag teaming.
I'm going into the local ale house, whatever
Okay.
it is, and
pretty much most of the businesses that cater to the cruise are actually owned by the Venables.
that's fine. I'm not looking to take their money. I mean,
No, you're looking to give them money.
I'm looking I'm looking for a mark.
Okay, we'll come back
All right.
to that.
Okay.
All right. So, you Mistress Venable holds forth at the warehouses, and the way this normally works is you sell goods to her. She resells them for more than what she pays you for them. Basically, she's taking a cut.
Okay.
Right. Now,
which-
would we know offhand ourselves who would be the best person to try to sell the information we received about the Spanish plot to the British? Would we know, or would we want to try to market through her?
I don't know that you have any knowledge about who the best person to try to sell that information.
So probably
to
better
would be.
defense it through her, and then
Or
at least get a name.
Or use some streetwise skills and
Find
put some-
ourselves.
Yeah, because who else is in port? I mean, we have a couple other privateers.
You have a couple
in
of
port.
other pirate captains. You've
yeah.
got the crews of like the patrol boats.
Okay.
You've got, and there's always people coming and going. There are always people coming and going.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Cool.
All righty.
So we'll keep that under
What's
our hat for
the? Is
now.
she? Where does she quarter herself? Is
In
she
the-
in
She's at the warehouses.
at the warehouses?
She's
Okay.
at, she
Sorry, I
has
missed that.
quarters in above the tavern. That are her private quarters.
Okay. What's the tavern's name? I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I kind of am.
No, I
but
love it because you're asking all the questions I want to ask.
No,
so.
I know because things have names.
No, it's fine.
The tavern is the Cock and Bull.
Absolutely it is. It is
Okay.
the Cock and Bull.
Okay.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be?
Does that mean the shipping company is
Yes.
yeah.
Trim, pecker, and balls.
Yeah.
Shipping and holding.
Mostly
Mostly holding. We always wanted to establish a third house there next to Windsor's Tavern and Trim, pecker, and balls. Tricks. Ours would be a tavern, not a tavern, an ale house with it was Read 'em and Weep speculative investments.
All right.
Wow.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
I had to skip check for you.
As you do.
Was he sober when he came up with this?
Was he awake?
Okay.
No, was he sober? Well,
Just cut this.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to play with the cutlass. I'm sorry.
No,
but
it's
I do.
beautiful.
It's
I
gorgeous.
totally get it.
Yeah.
All right. So you go see Mistress Venable, and she is there going over books with her factor, whose name is Lurch.
I can't wait till
I got one. Cool.
Great.
Lurch is a kind of a large fellow
Okay.
with
A deep voice.
a deep voice.
Yeah. It's a lovely voice, though.
I bet he could sing pretty well if he wanted to.
And he's got a cat.
So can we, though, actually. Is there one of us that didn't take performance, or did we all take
I think-
performance?
oh,
You
I
didn't.
took performance for sure.
I
yeah.
took performance.
Well, you just took a different kind of performance.
Porcinolo's dose.
Yeah. Clearly, you took a different kind of performance, though.
And my goodness, I'm good at it.
Thank God for Benny's, though.
That's
Gotta-
how I'll stay good at it.
Yeah, exactly. Because there ain't nothing worse than not being good at the thing you're supposed to be really good at.
It's true.
Which is actually the healing check, to be fair.
Yeah,
You're not good at the
So
healing check.
she looks up. She looks up as you walk in.
not the post booty
What
booty
is
call.
her? How does she feel about us? Like
Yeah.
our crew, us
Yeah,
in
because
particular.
what sort of reputation
Like, what is
do
our,
we have?
Yeah.
Well, we haven't
We have
really.
have some
fame.
fame.
We have not really established that.
Because I was trying to poke Mister before she had Mister poking. Yeah, sorry. Turn of phrase. Like, had he never heard of us? Had he?
We only have a fame of 2.
I know,
We
but-
have a fame of 2. Well, I'm sure
wait.
Captain Black has.
Yeah.
a bigger
Captain
fame.
Black has a much higher fame than that.
What
And
is
in
the
my head, we
fame
have a
scale?
fame of like 11.
Right.
It
Well,
goes to
let's
11.
talk for a minute about what fame actually means. I
Yeah.
have to go back in the book a bit.
Okay.
Because that is not
It'll
a,
be faster to
a
just do
aspect
this.
that I have used in a Savage Worlds game before.
That's because it is pretty much unique to.
The Pirates of the Spanish Main
yeah.
setting.
So remember, correctly, there's a whole chart. Like when you get to a certain point, you get certain benefits. Famous versus infamous.
Wow,
Yes.
I missed all of that.
Well, it starts like.
But
like
then I
fame
knew
10 or 15.
I wasn't planning on taking a fame of anything other than 0. So, and then he gave me a fame of 2. So
Oh no.
Did I improve my fame?
Well, he lived to tell the tale.
17. That's
And what a
3
tale it
raises.
was. I suppose then it would depend on if he has any skill as a poet.
Right.
Oh, totally.
You could have a whole limerick written about you.
Well, interesting. With a 2 fame,
Okay.
there's not a specific.
Then maybe the question should actually be, is the way we handled that ship our preferred way, where we sweep in, take their stuff, leave an impression, and make a dramatic exit?
I left an impression in that guy's shoulder.
They said that.
Can you leave an impression of something that's not there anymore?
Yes, that's what the impression is.
See.
But
Okay, well, okay, there actually is a table that has a gives us the ends of the scale. -40
Whoa.
to
Oh.
plus 100.
Okay.
So 2 is really not.
No, it's not. It's a drop in the bucket, but
At -9 to +9, you are unknown.
Alright.
So, you have
You are unknown. Okay.
you have not really established your character as a force. You are a fairly new crew. Captain Black has fame. Captain Black is extremely well thought of.
Okay.
Younger, more rebellious pirates who tend to go against the normal way of doing things, the pirate traditions, might think that Captain Black is
A little staid, stick in the mud.
from the old school and is past his prime. Okay, but those would be the younger rapscallion
Who,
pirates
Haven't met him before.
who have probably too much rum.
Right. So when we're meeting with Allegra,
Yeah.
With
are
Mr.
we
Venable.
right with Mr. Venable? Are we writing on our own fame, or can we kind of ride the curtails of Captain Black since we're part of his
Curtails?
crew? Coattails.
I think you will get some benefit of.
Give me 1 second. Kurt, would you mind asking Stu if he thinks it's worth? They said that we're really laggy, but we only have about 20 minutes left, so
Okay.
I don't know if it's
mute
worth
5, please.
rebooting. Thank you. Cool.
Mooted.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much is going to depend on, what's going on and whatnot.
Okay.
So, would it be standard practice for our crew to
Cool.
sweep in, take the loot, not commit any particular travesties?
I mean, that's how I personally like to kind of see things
Me
go.
too.
I mean, as long as there's no fight, like we're not gonna.
We're not
Kill
murder
any
hobos,
unarmed,
we're
no.
just thief hobos
No, exactly. We're thief hobos.
of the sea.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
Yeah,
writing.
that's what I thought too. They said the
Um,
audio is fine. It's just video is super laggy.
It would take like 8 out of our 20 minutes left.
Cool. Yeah, and
Mr.
then it
Kensington.
splits the.
Mr.
Yeah.
Kensington. Welcome back.
Mistress Venable. So good to see you.
Mr. Saida.
Hello.
So,
I wasn't trying to be Kurt. I was saying hello. I mean, I wasn't trying to be dull.
Only you are Kurt.
Yeah.
no.
You are the only
I know of
muffin.
at least two
No.
more.
Yeah, at least 2 more within Happy Jacks.
Best Kurt.
Thank you.
Your call, not mine.
Hear that, Lauer and Potts?
I expect that
Katie has a different
that
opinion,
Katie
I'm sure.
would probably argue this point with you, but
It's true.
That-
It's
that-
fair.
That was the...
I will leave that for you two to mud wrestle about at WorkCon, whatever.
No Kurt on Kurt mud wrestling. Okay.
I like that better. Let the men solve it.
Okay.
You don't want that. Kurt Potts and I were on the same gruel truck team this past con.
Oh.
That did not end well for us.
He was also on that team.
Oh.
So,
I see. Yes.
welcome back. I assume you have cargo to sell.
Oh yes, we have oodles and boodles of cargo.
Excellent. It's wonderful. So, the season has been good to you.
Yes, very kind. Very, very kind.
Excellent. She's making notes. So, now before we take another step, we'd actually need, because there were 4.
Right, there were 4 that we didn't
There were
talk
4
about.
that we didn't talk about. So, what do you want those to be? This is negotiation. No,
For
you get to propose something.
For what we didn't talk about?
There's half our hold was...
It was filled before we attacked the Dutch ship.
Oh.
Right.
So it's probably somewhere in the order of each of the 4 hold spaces has somewhere in the order of 75 to 150 pieces of 8 worth of something. or
Of
other.
something.
Right.
Unless it's gold ore, in which case it takes up much less space and
Right.
worth more.
That's much more.
May I make a suggestion?
Absolutely.
Finished woven and dyed fabric.
Oh.
Okay.
You were actually reading my mind. That was totally something I was thinking about.
Maybe
Cool.
we got 2 of those, but I figure if there's 4 holds, there's 4 players, so I'm going to suggest fabric.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going on that
We
tack, then it would be we waylaid a ship that was westbound.
at least one.
Um,
I mean, could have been more than one
probably
ship.
wouldn't have
Yeah.
taken... No, that's true. That's a
Could
good
have-
point.
Yeah.
What kind of cloth?
I would say cloth that counts as luxurious to the colonies, which is an obnoxious statement, but so you're not going to find like velvet silk brocade because they didn't have the money to buy it, but you're going to find
Wool,
high quality wools and linens, maybe a little bit of silk.
But yeah, mostly wools.
Actually, yeah, they'd want linen, but they'd be getting wool.
Okay.
Okay.
Because the coarser weave they're still doing in their own households.
Okay. What else?
In good colors.
I don't know. Would there be like barrels of oil or anything like that? Would
Whale
you
oil,
ever have?
ambergris.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like few.
If we knocked over
This
a whaler
doesn't have
ship,
to have all come from one ship.
Well,
yeah,
because
if we
they
knocked
would
over a
need-
whaling ship,
Yeah.
ambergris and whale oil.
Okay.
That could be two old spaces as ambergris and whale oil.
It should also be worth a couple.
Oh,
bucks.
it's worth a lot.
Yeah.
So
And
there's two- so there's
and-
two.
Oh, so actually that could be three. You got whale oil, you got ambergris, and you've got baleen.
What's a baleen?
Baleen is
the
the
fibers.
filtration system in the whale's mouth that
heck, whale
you
bones
then
are-
that is whalebone.
Oh,
When you talk about whalebone corsets and
Yeah.
things like that, that's actually baleen,
Oh yeah, for sure then.
and it's
you
used
just
in
pop
all.
off again?
It's basically used for everything that plastic is used for
Exploding
now.
microphone. Cool. Okay.
Okay. So you took a whaler and then a ship with
Some silks or wool
finished
or
cloth.
whatever it was.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
bound
They
for
were
the
probably,
colonies.
they were probably
Textiles.
not sending much silk. It was
Textiles,
probably
bound for the
wool,
colonies.
maybe linen. Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent.
Excellent.
All right.
Cool.
My Slack doesn't seem to be wanting to work, so I wound up not actually sending you a message.
Okay. So
Unless yours is, in which case I can send it this way.
got it. All right. So
Oh, it did send.
well, that's excellent. I'm glad that the seas have been good to you. What do you have?
With all due respect, Mistress Venable, we are good.
Of course, you
The
are.
seas provide. We take.
Yes, and this time the seas were quite welcoming and brought quite a haul to our.
I don't imagine the sea sprite saw quite this
Well, I'm sure the Sea Sprite did fine for the Sea
for
Sprite.
the sea sprite.
And the Tiger as well. They're both
Yeah.
formidable ships, and a captain and then a quartermaster. But we,
A captainless ship.
Rawr.
No, it's
We're the mean girls of the sea.
we are.
on Wednesdays we do pirates.
Yeah,
We sail in and we
We
hurt their
do.
feelings and
Yeah.
take their stuff.
yeah, yeah.
But
Sleep with their boyfriends.
Sleep
With their girlfriends. Yeah.
I doubt either the Sea Sprite or the Tiger could have brought
Oh, that should have been in the other
Ambergris?
hold. It could have been Caltine bars.
baleen, whale oil,
Yeah.
fine woven fabrics, tobacco, fresh produce, sturdy North American white oak, and silver. But I don't know. I didn't see their holds.
That is certainly a most impressive haul.
We thought so. We've been consistent earners for you.
Of course. It is an arrangement that works very well for everyone. Give me a persuasion roll, please.
Yes. I shall.
You got that.
With that charisma bonus.
Yup. So that's 8, maybe 8, maybe 6. Oh, that's an exploding 8. 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 4 is 18.
Nice.
Hee hee.
3 raises.
Okay. Well, you have done very well, and in recognition of our profitable arrangement for everyone, I will give you. I will give you 700 pieces for your cargo.
Do we know?
Gonna do some
Yeah.
quick
Oh
math
yeah,
there.
we're gonna do some finagling.
Yeah, and I would like to know if that seems like.
She's giving you full price.
Actually,
she?
from the prices
Okay.
that he was saying to us earlier,
Okay.
Sounds about right.
that sounds about right.
Yeah, she's
I was
giving.
doing some math in my head real quick.
Yeah, she's giving you full price
Yeah, because he was saying everything.
because you
was
got
75
three successes.
Yeah.
She's giving you full price.
Okay.
You can't get better than her giving
Okay.
you full
I
price.
will take that.
She would have to owe you a huge favor to give you better than full price.
Okay.
I believe that will suffice. I think that will do very kindly, and I'll be sure to pass on your compliments to Captain Black.
Thank you. It's most kind.
Zion, should we go bring him the good news?
I think so. Would we, before we're walking out, just exchanging a. So, do we want to see if we can get information about British Admiralty? Or do we want to just.
Let's hold that close to the vest for now.
Gotcha.
Okay. And we're going to stop there
Oh!
because we are
okay.
at our time, and we have a little bit of housekeeping to do.
Okay.
Cool.
Because something we did not talk about was how quickly we will advance.
Right, yes. I figured that would
Come up. Savage Worlds works in terms of experience, and when you get 5 experience, you do an advance. I don't give out experience points because I don't want to do the accounting. What I do is we will advance after every 3rd session.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is our 2nd session. So after our next session, we'll do an advance. I may change that at the drop of a hat, because if we have a major achievement or something like that, you'll get an advance. Just
Okay.
bang. Even if we did one the week before, that's fine.
That sounds fair.
Okay? Because literally, I do not have any patience with doing the bookkeeping.
Okay.
Because
That's fair.
it just doesn't matter to me. So there's that. Do you want the money for your cargo? Do you want it in cash or credit in Tortuga?
I want cash.
You probably
You don't get to make that decision.
I
They do.
understand that. I'm just putting in my vote.
you'd probably need a combo of both because we need to restock, but then you need to pay.
I think
for
so
it.
too.
Yeah.
So like half and
Okay,
half.
so
Yeah, that's what I was kinda thinking.
Because we also have to pay the crew and.
Right, so
give
we're going to need
people-
cash for that at
Yeah.
least.
right, you have expenditures, and I need to delve into the mechanics of, because there's a whole chapter on life at sea
Keeping,
and the
yeah.
expenditures and whatnot, and which we haven't been dealing with, but we're going to now, and we'll have that for next time. So there will be some of your 700 pieces will go to maintenance, repairs, docking fees, that sort of thing, because those are normal. You have to resupply, those kinds of things as well. So some of your money will go to that. Some of the money goes to the ship itself, and then everyone gets their share. Everyone does not get an equal share.
Right.
You get shares based on your rank. That's your ranking as a character, not your ranking on the ship. Although
there were articles that Captain Black posted. About
there were articles that Captain Black posted about that. So it will,
how
and
many
it is
shares each person gets. And such.
right, and it is the quartermaster's duty to disperse the pay to the crew. Right now, the crew is busy offloading the cargo. But when they're done, you would muster the crew and give them their pay. We don't need to we don't need to walk through that. But what we do need to do is figure out exactly how much each person got.
Right.
Okay. So for our purposes right now, and this might change later once I've delved into this part of the rules a little more. 25% of your take goes to mortgage fees, repairs, maintenance, resupply, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay. 25% goes to the ship because I haven't discussed this with the good captain yet, but and this might change, but we'll leave it this way for the right now. The good captain likes to keep a ready supply of cash.
Of coin on hand.
Coin on hand in case you run into a problem.
If we have to go into port,
Rainy
we
day
don't
fund.
have a take, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, if you need to go into port, if you need to, like bribes, that kind of thing. So right now we're going to say that's how much.
For.
But I will inquire with the captain and find out what he wants to, what he wants to do. But I'm just going to say that right now. The rest of it goes to crew shares.
So out of that 700, about 350
About 350 goes to
divided
crew
up into
shares.
crew shares, and it's not equal amounts. I know
It's not equal
So
amounts.
Somebody gets a share and a half. Somebody gets 2 shares. Whatever.
Okay.
Right.
And we have to figure out how much crew there is. And
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Have the articles? Have Captain Black's articles been posted for the?
They have not. They're not very long. Shall we read the articles?
I thought that the listeners might be
We
interested.
should post
in
them
that.
on the
We'll
forum.
post them on the
Yeah.
forums, but when
Sure.
when we muster the crew for pay, I think it's appropriate that we read the articles of Captain Black to remind the crew of the laws under which they live.
Okay.
Sweet.
I have them here. There are 10 articles of Captain William Black. 1. Article first. Every crewman shall obey civil command. The captain shall have 1 full share and a half of all prizes. The master, carpenter, boatswain, and gunner shall have 1 share and a quarter. Article the second. If any crewman shall offer to run away or keep any secret from the company, he shall be marooned with 1 bottle of powder, 1 bottle of water, 1 small arm, and shot. Article the third. If any crewman shall steal anything in the company or cheat at game to the value of a piece of 8, he shall be marooned or shot. Article the fourth. If any time we shall meet another marooner, that man shall have the opportunity to sign these articles with the consent of the majority of the company. Article the fifth. Any crewman that shall draw arms against another whilst these articles are in force shall receive Moses' law. That is 40 stripes lacking 1 on the bare back. Article the 6th. Any crewman that shall be found guilty of cowardice in time of engagements shall suffer what punishment the captain and the majority of the company shall see fit. Article the 7th. Any crewman shall not keep his arms clean, fit for an engagement, or neglect his business, shall be cut off from his share and suffer such other punishment as the captain and the majority of the company shall see fit. Article the 8th. Any crewman that shall have the misfortune to lose a limb in time of engagement shall have the sum of 600 pieces of 8 and remain aboard as long as he shall see fit. Or she, I imagine. Article the 9th. The lights and candles are to be put out at 8 o'clock at night. If any of the crew after that hour still remain inclined for drinking, they are to do it on the open deck. Article the 10th. If at any time you meet a prudent personage and a crewman shall meddle with them without their consent, they shall suffer present death.
Hell yeah.
This is the law of Captain Black.
Yes.
That only 2 of us have actually signed on to. And I think one of them is the GM.
I think one of us. I think I signed into it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I was
No.
looking at the number of responses to it.
Oh.
No, yeah, it was in the
Reactions
Slack.
to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I said it was cool.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't. I read it. I went, oh, that's cool.
It
in
was
my head.
cool.
that is episode 2 of
Yeah.
The Spaniard's Ghost. Thank you for watching. And we have more stuff coming up. Gina's going to post a schedule here in
Yeah.
a little bit.
Truly.
And you can see more stuff happening. The next thing that's going to be on this
Write down
channel
how many bennies you have.
is the regular podcast on Friday.
Yeah, that's the next
Yeah.
actual thing.
Yep. And then Dead Rain back on Sunday, 3 weeks in a row. So get your zombie on, your zombie apocalypse.
Zompocalypse.
Yo.
Zompocalypse.
Yeah. Zombocalypse.
So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great couple of weeks.
Hi, guys.
You're gonna hit our theme songs. Bye.
We sail the seas from dawn till dusk with naught but death behind. We bear down, me lads, into the cove where the Spanish ne'er will find ye. In waters clear we anchor here to hide from those pursuing. When sunset falls you'll hear the calls and the sails above unfurling. Ye be listening to The Spaniard's Ghost, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play in Savage Worlds, Pirates of the Spanish Main.